My name is Peter.
Peter Russell.
Hi, Russell. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Anton. Have you heard anything about Denmark? Or do you know anything or anyone from Denmark?
Lars from Metallica.
Lars from Metallica. He takes the cake. Oh, and King Diamond.
Yeah.
Yes, I met Andy LaRocque, his guitar player, but I never met King Diamond, but I've always been a fan. Obviously, that's Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath, right there.
Yeah, yeah.
From the guy from Denmark.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Don't break the oath. So what else can you say? I kind of have a Denmark tattoo.
Yeah. Have you seen Metallica? Or,
I've seen
Denmark?
Metallica 5 times. I've seen Iron Maiden 4, 5, 6. Actually met Steve Harris in Vegas.
Yeah.
I ran, poked his shoulder, shook his hand, and he was actually 5 inches shorter. But I think my whole life I've been looking up at him playing.
Yeah.
But I actually met him. God gave me a gift, a present. I met Steve Harris, but I have never met Lars Ulrich. I wish. Hopefully he will see this and seek me out.
Yeah.
My name is Russell Cobb. I live in North Carolina.
And when we talked before, we also have one asking a question about which state in America would you live in if you're given the opportunity to choose freely. And you spoke about the difference between the states. I think that was interesting, the way you explained the difference between the...
Yes, the major cities, New York, Miami, Los Angeles, with more people you have more problems. At the same time you have more beautiful things. The coastal cities are beautiful, but to answer your question, I must admit my mother chose North Carolina for a reason. There's the blend of all 4 seasons. You can raise your children there, less crime. I love living in North Carolina, but I do want a place. We actually have a place in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
So we frequent there. I like to visit Florida and visit California, but I must admit, I love North Carolina, that answer. So I would pick North Carolina first, number 2, Florida, number 3, Texas.
Texas.
Probably Texas, yeah. They're really tough on crime. Just you got to be good, or they'll electrocute you.
Yeah,
They will. They can do capital punishment. They do it. Every year they kill them. They really do.
Well, what do you think about that?
Well, with DNA testing now, it's controversial because they're getting people that are in the death row, but they're doing DNA testing. They're like, oh, this one's innocent.
Yeah.
So, if someone is a killer and he kills women, children, everything, he's got it coming.
Yeah.
But I believe in God. I do believe that He's the judge and the punisher and judgmenter. But capital punishment is, because of the DNA testing, I think now we need to maybe pause and before you kill them, make sure, dead sure, that's the one. Because there is corruption in law enforcement. That's just the way it is. Just like everything else. Like the banking systems. That's man's nature's corruption. You know. So there's a few states that still hang in the Midland, and Texas is rough. Other ones have put them on death row. They'll just live there forever. But I like to follow the 10 Commandments. So I'd rather not kill my fellow man. But I'd rather put them in a box and let them just live. But I don't make the rules.
No. So and also we have a lot of questions about Danish people don't understand that in America you can just go in to buy a gun.
Yes. When you're 18, you can go and buy a shotgun, and right off the shelf. Second Amendment, 1776. I've got a flag. The right to bear arms.
Yeah.
The reason I think the forefathers did this was because they knew in the future, in the event of a land invasion, when the populace is armed, it helps. Now, there are people that shoot each other. It happens every day. But let's just say we start to get invaded today. When 2 out of 4 Americans have a gun, that's different. for instance, Britain, you can't have a gun. Okay, so let's say Nazi Germany actually got in their soil and they're coming with guns. Well, the average person doesn't have a gun. In America, you can have a gun. For instance, the France incident where the ISIS shot everybody up.
Yeah.
If one person had a gun, maybe a Marine or just a civilian, he could have maybe saved 50, 70 people. So guns don't kill people, people kill people. Guns will always be around. The bad guys will always get them.
It's still strange for me just to think about people running around with guns, because maybe I should say that it's people and it's not the gun, but if you have easy access to guns, maybe
Yes,
you can easier get a trigger finger or something.
If you wanted to, if you really wanted to, you could buy a gun right here on this ground today.
Yeah.
The underworld will always be there.
Yeah.
There's always going to be good guys, there's always going to be bad guys.
Yeah.
But in the words of my grandfather, Pedro Alamia, when you look over your shoulder, when you do good, you never have to look over your shoulder. Unfortunately, sometimes you're a good person doing the right thing, and the bad people just come your way.
Yeah.
So, like you hear that pop,
Yeah.
that a lot of my military friends are jumpy, but guns are very controversial, but
It will always be an issue.
well, the Second Amendment is there, and it's not going to be repealed.
No. I have one last question for you. If you were to choose freely who should be your president, and you can choose Lincoln, whatever, from all the presidents there has been, which one would you choose today?
To bring into this time now?
Yeah.
George Washington.
Why is that?
He was the first.
Yeah.
And he was the first to speak out against bipartisanship.
Yeah. So Washington it is, if you choose one.
George Washington, yes, he is fascinating.
Yeah.
He actually grew cannabis for cloth.
Okay.
But the story of him, like going across the Potomac, in the freezing water, that's a tough guy, man. That's really. Now Benjamin Franklin, he was over in France for 10 years, and he actually talked them into coming in to help us out.
Yeah.
Okay, now they got beheaded and went broke, but we really have a connection with France because we came back over World War II and helped push Germany out, which it's a lot of deaths there. But it's very interesting how politics and friendships all combine. We're all one world, and like Peter Garrett from Midnight Oil says, one country, one world. Well, I wish it would be. In the Bible, it's turning that way. And I must admit, the biblical prophecies coming to pass so fast, it's a little bit, Jesus Christ, it's actually happening. The prophecies of blood in the Holy Land, all the world will see, written 2,000, 3,000 years ago. Yeah. Now we can see it on your phone. Oh my God,
It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to thank you very much, and to all the Danish
You're welcome.
who asked those questions.
Hey, there we go. King Diamond, Lars Ulrich.
Yeah,
yes.
they're the guys.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you,
nice
sir.
to meet you, and thank you very much for answering these questions. And
you're very welcome.
we look forward to get them on.
And I must say, Jesus Christ is my personal savior, and I'm going to go ahead and speak for Americans.
Yeah.
On the dollar bill, it still says, "In God we trust."
Yeah.